Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. And yeah, I'm just double checking that we are live everywhere. So just give me a second. Yeah, we have our awesome mod Keith in chat. And why is this not loading? Please load. Okay, there we go. Okay. So Keith is in chat. Thank you, Keith. And so we are live on YouTube. We're live on Twitter, and we are live on Facebook. Yes, 3 for 3. Okay. So today Halina is outnumbered because there are 3 South Africans on the stream. So you guys all know Viper.
Hi guys, nice to be here.
And then we have Hennessey. So Hennessey, can you introduce yourself, please? And just, yeah.
Hello, my call sign is Hennessey. I'm 21 years old and I'm from South Africa fighting for Ukraine.
And why did you decide to come fight?
It's a simple question. I mean, I'm sure every foreigner just says it, but I just came to help support and do my due diligence of helping the country.
Okay.
And we South Africans like to fight, so it's always good.
And why Yana is smiling asking this question?
Oh, Halina!
Don't pull another streamer on yourself now, yeah?
No, around Yana.
No. The question, you weren't here for the pre-chat. So, also, Vibes, Levi Perez says, good to see you're still alive.
Yep, still kicking, not dead yet.
Oh, Lena did not like that answer.
Nope. Okay, guys. So I do want to remind you that we are actually a charity that does fundraising. I know me have not been posting on social media as much as I should have, but I will start doing that again. To give you guys an indication, we need about $20,000 per month to reach our goals and to help the guys who we help. So far, and it is the 27th of March, we have just over $4,000. But we've already spent $17,000. So we are able to do that and able to spend that money thanks to the help that we had from Greg Terry and Professor Gerdes to close campaign 22. So we do have that money. But eventually, if we're continuing at this ratio of getting 4,000 and spending 20,000, the money's going to run out. So Nightbot, I'll pin our fundraiser. Let me quickly do that. So that is our fundraiser. If you can help, literally $5, $10, that would be awesome.
Don't stop. $5, $10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 75, 100, we like 100. But actually, opening email from donor box, we see that people who take part in fundraisings monthly, it's very great pleasure to see that monthly people staying with us. Such amount which is comfort for you, but it's very for us. It's we can rely that next month we can answer more urgent and not to waste time for fundraising for another charger, another Starlink, or looking for Starlink parents if it's like request for tomorrow. Yeah, so please be with us with such amount which is comfort, which is from bottom of the heart. Yana, extremely. I always said from top of the heart. So and you will receive report Yana do this perfectly. As for me, I'm not so perfect in it, so I'm a person in such things. But Yana really take care about information. You will receive information about monthly spending money and monthly bought equipment, or put money in car, or put or in fixing car.
From
Done.
our side, as soldiers, we can just say that the need always is there. There's always something that needs repaired, equipment that we need, vehicles getting lost. So, yeah, from our side, every bit that you help really makes a difference. And remember that your contributions can make the difference between life and death on the front line, and that's important.
Always have what to fix it. This week, first time during 3 years, I understood that we already have contacts who can fix drones. We previously never were looking for fixing drones, but because we are living in an area where NRAP systems and incoming Monias work together, like moving everywhere, and a lot of military units are in this area which are using RAP systems.
And
So
you can ask Hennessey what happened. He was both of them. He was there. So
yeah, so next our quick fixing, it's drone fixing. We
Yeah.
will
What I actually found funny, guys, just before we started the stream, Hennessy asked, he's like, okay, what is Project Constantine actually? Because apparently Viper doesn't communicate. Um,
just
he
invitation.
needs to work. He doesn't need to know. He just needs to know how to work. That's the most
Behind it,
important.
I do the job and I just go on to the next
Yeah.
one. I don't know what's happening behind.
Yeah. So Halina was explaining, she's like, you know, that car you're driving, and that, and that, and that, that's from us. So to all our donors, that's from you. And it's also great that Viper, you're taking on that, I think, that role within the company, like within the battalion company, to liaise with NGOs, because I know you love that
All
so
company.
much.
Battalion company. That's the first time I hear about battalion company.
But I don't want to say company, then people think PK is a
No,
company.
battalion, but it's it's in the battalion wherever
It's a
we can help.
company in the
Yeah.
battalion company.
Yeah.
So, because I know for you, it's also, it can be draining to reach out to all the different NGOs and so on. So, yeah.
Yeah, they will tell you we can help you in 4 months, but what must I do till the 4 months? That's the problem.
So do people just in the battalion, do they just think you have a lot of money that you keep, you're like
No,
magically pulling
they
out
know where it
equipment?
comes from because we report. So yeah, they do know
Yeah.
where all the vehicles are come from.
Okay.
Not my personal vehicles, the vehicles that we use for the front line.
Which sometimes ends up being your personal vehicles as well.
Yeah, I had the privilege of driving some of them. So
Okay, super. So we were having a discussion before the stream, and we figured out we need to do some terminology, like just define terminology, okay? Because when you guys watch the news and you see Ukraine struck Russian oil depots or oil refineries, they say these are deep strikes, okay? And I made the mistake of calling it this in front of Viper, and he's like, that's not a deep strike. So, Viper,
okay,
please explain.
Okay, so guys, we've got drone teams that operates within the area of operation, which normally has a range of whatever, say 40 kilometers, 20 kilometers, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got guys that does mid-range, but they normally call deep strike units, which works off intelligence and does disruption of the line behind logistics. If the Russian general is coming to say hello to everybody and they stand all in one area, like you've seen towards Crimea, there was a strike of 100 of them that luckily couldn't cross. So that is what we call deep strike units. because units that strikes within Russia itself, that's normally done via not ground forces of Ukraine. It's done via the Air Force or affiliate or whoever you want to call the acronyms. I cannot tell you exactly who it is, but there is people that specifically does, and that works together with intelligence, together with a lot of things. So we on the common area here, not as normal civilians, called deep strike units, the guys that can strike within the disruption area, up to say 100 or 150 kilometers from the line. They are known as deep strike units.
And we actually had guests from 77 which are growing their possibility prolong their way of specific drones which they build by themselves. So we are talking about these possibilities
Also,
today.
yeah, so that is specifically for that. It's a normally fixed wing aircraft that's got specific striking capability. So that's where, yeah. So even us now with our drone project that we're busy with development, we're trying to disrupt from 40 to 60 kilometers, that area.
Okay, thank you. So Hennessey, I know it says section commander. What exactly does that entail?
I mean, fucking everything. From being a basic operator or doing like administrative work or driving the guys to town or whatever it may be. Like I just get a text, go do this at that time, and all I do is just okay. I'm getting it done. Don't worry. It's
Must
bits
be
and
nice, Viper.
Yeah, but he's not in my company. He's actually in reconnaissance. So he started out in first company, but he's moved subsequently to that to the reconnaissance unit. So he's running reconnaissance squad leader. So yeah, section commander.
Sure,
So
okay.
boss, you know.
Yeah,
Reconnaissance.
yeah. He needs some sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's all
Um,
bits and bobs of the same thing. You just basically do everything, but more. You know, I don't know how to explain
Flying
it.
through regions of the guys, taking it to the drone units for drop. There's so many stuff that he needs to do. It's literally making sure that all the guys that's operational on the front line is sorted. When they go to mission, he needs to make sure that all the equipment is right, all the equipment is there, and it's working. And that's all his responsibility.
Plus training the new guys with Viper.
Training new guys.
But at any
cool.
given moment,
21-year-old is training people. Like, war is weird.
No, I'm just really good at my job. What can I say?
Okay. Okay.
But any given
In
at any
Ukraine, we
given
say,
moment in time.
sorry,
Huh?
in Ukraine we say I'm really good in my job and very humble.
Yeah, exactly.
um,
But yeah,
sure. Sounds hectic.
I love
Also, just seeing everyone in chat. Andreas is here, Lisa is here, Nikki Hill is here, Mitch Ashton is here. Am I missing anyone? Carlito is here. Yes, I am Jana. And I am also Jana in chat. I'm Project Constantine. But yeah. Yeah, so there's been a lot of updates in the news, like in the Ukrainian info space, and I generally try to stay off of it. But there's been talks about reclaiming territory, but that was down in Zap, and I know you guys aren't based in Zap. But how much, and I know this is OPSEC, but how much can you share without breaking OPSEC about what is going on the front at the moment? Because I've seen things, then people are like, yeah, Pokrovsk has completely fallen. I'm like, no, we've got guys on position there, right? So what can you tell us?
You go first. Viper.
Okay, so yeah, listen. On you can speak on our area of operations. He's well adverse to what's happening. As far as around us, on our section, left flanks and right flanks, I can tell you now that there's multiple assaults a day. We've received some armored assaults. We've received glide bombs very recently, where we lost some vehicles and injured some people. And it's picked up, of course, from winter to summer. Now it's a nice. Today was 17 degrees Celsius, with no rain, with no nothing. So it means that movement is up by 100%, which means our work for the guys are up with 100%, because we need to block each and every, from drone units to infantry guys. Guys are busy doing clearances and are busy.
As much as I suffer during the winter times in minus 25 degrees, I really wish the winter is still here, because the operational time of the area now is just it's not impossible, but it's very close to being mission impossible to get this job done because of the drone activity that's happening. And honestly, it would be the only thing that's in our way is the drones. It's just so hard to be a foot soldier as an assaulter or a reconnaissance guy to get the job done on foot.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Hide and seek. If you were good at hide and seek when you were a child, you're very good as a reconnaissance.
You know as well. That's simple, Viper.
Yeah, I wish it was that simple, but it's not. Drone activity is hectic. I mean,
Like
with drone activity to being hectic, I can also tell you that then the rotation amount of days the guys needs to stay in position automatically increases. It makes it nearly impossible for us to go closer to the line for drop off and Casevacs and things like that. So it stretches the whole workload to an amount that it's exorbitant. It's very tiring.
Yeah.
like
I was
for
about to
me.
say
Yeah, sorry.
that,
Han?
like, we would get like a mission plan of X, Z, and Y, and then this is your amount of days. Let's say 5 days. In a dream world, it would be amazing. But I always say, okay, 5 days. I just times it by 2, make it 10 days, because realistically, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like for me, Helena and I, we've been doing this for 3 years now. And by now I'm kind of at the point where I like winter because it's quiet. And then spring comes and I know requests are going to come in and everyone's going to be in more danger. So I have I'm like, yes, winter is nice. Like, yes, it's cold, but at least I feel in my head, you guys are safer in winter, which I know is weird, but like in my head, it's like, it's safer. Everyone just kind of freezes.
It definitely
So
has cons in the winter. Like, for sure, the biggest pros is that the drones can't fly as long as they can because of the cold with the battery. But the biggest con, and what I've experienced, was when it snows a lot, and then me being a point man of the group, I risk walk stepping on a mine or something like that, because you cannot see the ground. So that's the biggest con, in my opinion, in the winter. But other than that, I can operate well. I can get the missions done. I can do it quick. I can get it done. It's just so much better in the winter. Like, honestly, I would just wish it's winter all year round, but obviously not. So yeah.
fighting in the wrong country for that. Just go up north. We actually have a question from Andreas in chat. Where he says, sounds very tough. What is recon on foot doing that cannot be done by drone? No disrespect, but it sounds like the most dangerous job to do in person nowadays. So,
well, for me, me and my whole team, as much as drones is helping not just me and my team, but most of Ukraine with like keeping the line sort of, let's say, stable is drones. But we all hate drones. Like, you know, there's this guy on social media that calls himself "All my friends hate drones," and I mean it's so funny because we all fucking hate drones. But the difference would be is that the reconnaissance drones that do their routine checks every 20-30 minutes when they fly. They check the lines, they check the tree lines in the streets. What we would do is that if there's enemy spotted, then they would usually send my team or a different team out to go do a clearance mission where guy like the enemy might be hiding inside a house or something, where a drone not necessarily can fly into, you know. So the Mavic drones that they are been using is like not necessarily small, so they're not can't just fly into a broken window or something. So that's where we come in, and we just go do the clearance or the recon or the assault, whatever job is needed. Then they send us to go do it. But then it does take a while to get out there because of the activity of drones.
And also to remember that there's something like electronic warfare. So as soon as the drone goes to below a certain ceiling, you will lose the drone. There's no the electronic warfare starts influencing the drone too much. And also, if Russians are cockroaches, they like to hide in dark spaces. So what happens is sometimes we cannot penetrate with, like, for instance, a vampire or one of those things. Then you have to send in literally people to go and clear that area.
It might be the most dangerous part of the job is, but I always just love to say I love my job because I love it.
Takes a certain
okay.
type of crazy.
Yeah. So Andreas says, okay, I understand. Thank you for being out there. So, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Halina, I actually want to ask Halina because by now I feel like Halina is, we were always saying that we were like volunteers, right? But Halina is becoming more and more military by now. So when are you going to get a contract, Halina?
Never.
I ask every day, can I do that? So I'm ready. Even I did 44 meters yesterday, like trenches, like this deep, but still it's 48 meters, okay, by one day. And I'm like, so what? I was digging all the day. Can I? I know that every brigade has company which mostly just digging. So
Third company for us. Knows about that.
Okay.
I'm a really good shooter, actually. I'm very humble still. So maybe I cannot carry my gun, but I can shoot from it. Yeah.
So we'll get you a volunteer to run with you and just put your gun down and you can shoot.
And I will have drive license soon, like really soon. I'm already driving to my classes of
You
driving.
didn't say that. You didn't say that. She's not driving without a license.
So I grow my skills. I just really pray that I will never have to use them. But people who've been naive in 2022, yeah,
22.
2022 in English. We
Так.
gradually we're sitting at home and just waiting that it will finish. These thoughts come to me every spring, and I shared yesterday with my husband that really previously, like spring and 22nd year spring, in this time I was like, okay, soon I will just
Close my eyes.
close my eyes, open, and war will stop. Yeah, but now spring it's have another situation with this heavy situation in frontline, which we just were speaking about. So every Ukrainian have at least to know how to put tourniquet, yeah, in English also,
Так.
but also to have just one but specific military skill, just one, and it would be enough like to be more realistic and to be more involved and to be more inside of our soldiers, like shoulder to shoulder. So I'm not military, and I know that some people in our chat and privately wrote to Yana that why you girls are not in medevac still, but we have daughter, and it from 22nd year it was just one reason not to be medevac was because who else like this person can at home and just wait for something. Yeah.
So we have a question from Charles. Do you get or can you get equipment from military stores like you get from supporters of PK? Or is it only certain ideal items that make life better for those defending?
I
You
would say
can
it
buy at
depends.
a military store, but depending on
No.
what you're looking for, you're not gonna get a pair of PVS 14s or 31s at the military store. It's not it's not realistic. You might say on a PVS 14s, but you will soon realize, and maybe that's the last thing you'll realize in your life before you're not there anymore. That it's a Chinese knockoff. It's not the real thing. So. When it comes to certain, yes, like pants and shirts and magazines and things like that, yes, you can buy at any military store here. There's a lot of equipment. But when you start looking at specialized equipment that we use, it's not something you're just going to get at a military store. For instance, you won't go and buy a rep system at a military store. It won't work.
Also, for example, like optics for your weapon, I wouldn't say go buy that at any military store. I would say rather buy it like from the manufacturer itself or an online shop that you know and trust, because like Viper said, everything is like Chinese knockoffs nowadays. So it might look cool or might look like the real, but it's definitely not the real one.
I do want to say we got some donations in. Thank you very much to Linda Hayes for
Linda.
$50. And the comment is, hope this helps, with 2 hearts.
For sure.
And Leon Grootjans sent in 100 euros. No? Yes, that is euros. Thank you, Leon.
It's the E.
The thing for me is like the euro and the pound one.
Looks quite close if it's small, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I had someone who.
But if you have to trade like dollars for euros and pounds, you quickly realize which
you feel the difference, yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely feel the difference. I've had a donor who got who emailed me because they got confused between the hryvnia symbol and the pound symbol. And they were arguing with me about the money. And I'm like, no, but this is the currency sign. You did not understand the currency sign. So, yeah.
Quickly, Jana, while we in between the questions, for any of the guys that is on the stream chat that was getting patches, can they just let us know?
Just look at this. I just
Ruth just posted.
You started to ask.
Patches arrived.
Yes.
Ruth. Okay. Amazing. So, guys, it will come like in drips and drabs, because we had to send everything from Ukraine and get everything sorted from Ukraine. So, Diana, have you received yours yet?
You didn't send me one.
No.
You sent one patch.
Was in short portion.
Okay, so you the third one.
I'm
Diana.
getting a patch as well.
Of course, you're getting a Project Constantine patch. Why would you not get one?
Where's mine?
No, you don't get one. You didn't donate. You're spending the money.
I'm doing the job. I'm using the merchandise.
That is
actually it's true.
Yeah.
Today we had to send you one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll hook you up with one. Hennessey, no problem.
Viper knows the
one
directors.
that you want. That you need to be there 12 months in the unit before you get that one. But I'll give you a
12 months, everything. Yeah.
Listen, there's only 4 given in the world. Yeah, 4. So we earn it. But by the way, Jana designed.
Yeah, I designed that patch. Actually, Viper and I were on the phone. And he was like, move it this way, move it this way. And then we had something, and I'm like, let me play with the colors. And then we came up with a black and white one. So
And
yeah.
my wife did the manufacturing, so she sorted the manufacturing.
No, I actually didn't want to jump in because last my jump in cost us like we had and we have connection volunteer from Belgium who said I will do pit patch. Can I show?
Yeah.
Oh, blah.
Can you explain how it was?
No, I don't want to make the person feel. Oh, okay. So this is how it was. I forgot what it's like working with Halina. Okay.
Yeah.
So Halina is heavy on the details. Insane. Like she will be like, I want this 2 clicks to the left. Okay. And this looks funny. And this looks funny. I eventually get so annoyed. I told her, I'm like we at one point we got people messaging us saying they want to help edit our videos and everything. And then Halina said, okay. Then she gives them a task, but she doesn't give them a good brief. She's just like, I want this. And I'm like, but you're not giving clear directives. You're not saying this is the scope, this is what you want. She's like, yeah, they must figure it out. And I'm like, Halinochka, if I was still working in agency and you were my client, I would fire you as a client. Because eventually, this guy, he was trying to help come up with a design. And eventually Halina was like, I'll do it myself.
From pencil and yeah. So it was long way with this badge. So I decided Jana has qualification. It's really your talent and it's your skill to do this job. So why I will jump with my some.
Oh, Lisa, so the patch that was part of the closer for campaign 22. So people who helped us close that, if they donated more than $100, they got the patch. But
I can offer.
Yeah, I also wanted to offer.
Offer, please.
Okay. So, Lisa, you can just send me a mail because I know you've been donating a lot. So I actually want to look at everyone who's been donating, like been regular donors, and then send you guys patches as well.
Once, but more than $100, 100 and more.
Yeah, if it adds up to 100 or more, like even if it was like $5 every now and then, but it adds up to 100, then yeah. And then we can, Halina and Viper can have some more fun printing envelopes and say, don't shake your head. Don't shake your head.
Not Alina and them. You can sit and try and get all the stuff sorted. That's how it works.
Viper
Alina is very good with like folding and preciseness, but I need to print all of it. So yeah. Sorry guys, I need to grab this.
Okay. Okay. So, Halinochka.
I think
what is it?
Between them.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some job stuff.
Some job stuff. Welcome back.
Sorry, business.
It's fine. It's normal.
Sorry guys. We sit with activity and stuff, so we need to check and have a discussion from time to time.
It's okay. We will forgive you. So I actually want to ask, because Viper's advice is very, I don't know. Viper gives weird advice. Hennessey, if there were foreigners who wanted to come fight, what advice would you give them?
Oh no. First of all, don't fucking look at TikTok shit and be like, oh, I want to do that shit. No. I'll tell you one thing now. War is war, and fucking war is hell. Like, I'll tell you straight up now, I'm struggling a lot with like trauma and sleep, but it was my decision to come here, and as much as I suffer with it, I'm still happy that I'm here, because my little difference I can do with whatever I'm doing, you know, if it's the mission or the rank job or whatever, it makes some sort of a difference. But I would definitely say just fucking be sure if you want to come here, you know. I mean, we can take every single little help we can get, but this isn't for everyone. Like, this is no joke. People fucking die. People can't see anymore, speak, walk, or anything like that anymore. This is literally no fucking joke. So if you do want to come, be sure that you do want to come. And yeah, just be mentally strong. Like I said, it's not meant for anyone. And I definitely don't hate on people who do come here and then do one operation and all of a sudden get scared and go home. That's 100% fine. It can happen to anyone. So what matters the most is that you still tried and came and tried to do the job. But like I said again, and I cannot emphasize it more, it's fucking hell. It's war. It's not a fun game you can just play online and just restart your life. It's nothing like that.
Yeah, it's not
This
Call of
is
Duty. You can't
for
just go and, oh, I'm dead. Okay, let's start from 2 steps behind. It doesn't work.
my family also, like, my parents asked me like, why am I doing this as well? And you know, I gave some other answers I can't really say, but the I made a little joke and I said like, I like my job where I can make one small mistake and then poof, you know, I can die. And this is that type of job. And this is why I take my job seriously, why my team, we take it seriously. It's very inevitable to make a mistake, but we make such minor mistakes where we just act on the situation and we fix it ourselves. Like also on mission, usually stuff does not go to plan. It never does. And then you just adapt to the situation and you just get the job done. But to go back to the question is, come if you want to come, but be sure that you want to come here. Don't come and then, excuse me, fucking bitch out and go back home. Like, fully commit or don't commit at all. Because if
Exactly what
you get
all the
hesitant,
I speak like that. It's not
huh?
only me. It's exactly what I tell them. It's the same. It's there's no difference because it
It,
is what it is.
you're don't I don't this is one thing, like, a lot of people, like, we also emphasize on like fucking TikTok soldiers or, you know, shit like that. And yeah, it might look cool. Yeah, you have a nice gun, you look cool in equipment, and you do cool stuff or badass shit or whatever it may be. It's no joke. Like, you gotta, if you're gonna come, you're gonna have to be committed, and don't be doubtful or get scared on the time, because you might live to tell the story, but your comrades will die if you get doubtful or if you get scared. Like I said, it's not for everyone. So if you want to come, feel free to come. um, it taught me a lot. This experience as well has, I don't know, I can't even explain how it has, like, helped me and also non-helped me and made me humble and also not humble, you know. It helped me, but it didn't help me. But um just be sure that you're making the right decision if you want to come. But we do need any sort of help we can get. And yeah, but so far so good.
So I actually want to ask, what made you decide to join the 42nd? Because I know in the like foreign soldier
I
space.
can't really tell the whole story on
Okay.
um, like what exactly happened before I joined the 42nd. But while I was doing the training, the basic training thing for foreigners, we were, I think, 25 in our group, and one of the guys told me about the 422nd, which is now known the
Mm-hmm.
42nd. And then I asked him about it a little bit, and I spoke to the recruiter a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I think I like this. You know, it sounds good to me. You know, everything sounds good and structured and disciplined. So I spoke to the recruiter, sent my documents, and then I transferred to this unit. And but before that, I unfortunately cannot tell anything about that.
No,
But
it's
yeah,
fine.
but no, I like the 42nd. It's I would say that the 42nd, it's not like a, I mean, I'm speaking behalf on first company.
Mhm.
We're not a fucking crazy. They're not a crazy unit that does assaults and all this fucking shit. You know, like we do a job and you get it done. The reconnaissance part, we do things a little bit differently, but I would say this is a good unit to start in of if you're non-prior military, I would say, because
Okay.
we have veterans here and they do help a lot. And yeah, and I would say definitely if you want to really grow in the military in Ukraine, or climb the ladder, as people would say, then I would definitely say, like, I mean, this is a good unit to start off with. We do everything properly. We do training properly, you know. So yeah.
Mhm.
Quick
And
shout out
then,
to other Xenia, please. He's
yeah,
in chat.
Zhenya. Hi, Zhenya. He's in chat. I do actually want to say on the one thing that you said about the like advice for people who want to come. I often see like Helena and I would get, well, Helena doesn't look at the emails, but I look at the emails we get from the website, and we will have people who will like ask for how they can help and everything. And I actually want to tell you guys the story because if you are planning on coming to Ukraine to volunteer, like in the humanitarian side of things, or military adjacent, let's call it that, like how we used to do Kazivac, just be honest. We had a dude join who was night blind, but didn't tell anyone about it. Then he goes out on mission. He's driving. We've got Tanya in the back as the medic, and we have the wounded soldier. And this guy almost crashes into a tree. Afterwards, there's a debrief with him to be like, hey, dude, what the fuck happened? He's like, oh, no, I'm night blind. Then why the fuck are you here? So,
I can tell you, the truth will always come out. So whatever bullshit you're trying to spin,
Excuse me one second.
as soon as the shit hits the fan, Yana, you quickly see all the military methods that they've had in military experience disappear very quickly. So
yeah, but I mean,
no
like
matter,
this guy is like saying he has this experience and this experience, but then you go and you look at the
yeah, like
requirements in his country for that, and
we
it's
got a
like he
guy
would
from
not
Delta
have that.
Force. Delta Force. I'm Delta Force.
Oh,
But
oh,
what he
you got
forgot to
Delta
tell
Force.
us is that he's a driver for logistics for Delta Force. He's actually not the operator. So, yeah. So, but Ukraine has got a very funny way of making you humble and honest very quickly. So, you'll get humble and honest very quickly.
But also, you're ready to teach, so.
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
train.
we
Yeah.
do. Listen, rather come to me and say, I'm a civilian, and it's no problem. We can take you through the process, make sure you get the right basic knowledge, basic training, and then take you and give you advanced training and get you ready for your missions, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, it is always interesting. Like when the volunteers speak, when we speak to each other, we'll be like, oh yeah, you know that person. And then we all have the same, like people have the same stories. The same way the soldiers, you'll mention a name to a soldier and it'll be like, oh yeah, that guy just sits in Kiev the whole time. And you're like, okay, maybe this one soldier and maybe these two just don't gel. And then you speak to several people and you're like, oh, okay, no, that is the norm. So it's very interesting how the community knows this and how people often, I feel like, go to Ukraine because they want to make a name for themselves. And then they actually just
But
make a bad
it's
name for
better,
themselves.
it's better for you to stay in your home country and make a name for yourself, because in Ukraine you're gonna die. And I can promise you, then your name is not gonna be worth anything.
But I mean,
And
in this case, he put his life in danger. Like, if you want to go out and put your life in danger, that's on you. You do you, boo. But now you're putting Tanya's life in danger and the already injured soldier in danger because you wanted to go and play hero on the front line. Not even the front line, but I mean, it was 2023.
if they want to
Okay.
make name, they can go to Ternopil. There's a community of foreign soldiers that's never been on the front line, and you're more than welcome to join them in the pubs and the bars and have a bar fight every night or second night, and then look good. And you can
Okay.
take TikTok photos in your pixelated uniform, which you're actually not supposed to do because you're committing fraud. But yeah, you're going to feel very good about yourself. No problem. If that's your thing, go.
Yeah.
Sarcastic
Vibes.
advertise.
So?
Yeah? It's sarcastic advices, but in real, we still offer to all our viewers to look for different opportunities to support army, and still I don't see that there is so really bad to do name, because then if you are doing name, you can take audience for your name, and you can share through, or you can share needs of soldiers. Do your name and look how to do it better and more useful for supporting army.
Support the army, but don't support it. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to
Yeah.
make a difference, it's because of you want to help people. If you want to serve people, come to Ukraine. If you want to serve yourself and serve your TikTok community, then rather not come. That's what's the short and sweet about it.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. I do want to say we have $100 from Robert. Thank you, Robert. Mr. Ice Viking himself. Lisa sent $20. Thanks for all you do helping the soldiers get what they need to fight. And then Sean sent $20 and said, I will continue to support Ukraine as long as I can, despite the criminal White House. Bro, thank you.
Thank you.
And
Then
we have
report. As report today, 2 chargers for Sibot 240 came to new post, and I rewrote them to 67 brigade. So it's like fresh over.
When did this happen?
We bought them in Monday, and today they arrived to new post.
Okay. Oh, and we have $11 from Carlito as well. Thank you very much. Okay, so I just want to answer Charles's question, where he says PK general donations currently stand at $4,890 for this month. This seems made up of mostly regular contributors, of which I am one. Is this regular stable amount enough to keep things ticking over? So firstly, thank you for being a regular donor. We actually need 20,000 a month to make everything. Like we already spent just on some of the stuff for the 42nd was $17,000, over 17,000 that we've spent. Thankfully, we still have money left over from when Greg Terry and Professor Gerdes helped us to close campaign 22. But we are sitting with this thing where right now we are able to fill these needs, but you know, with the reports, you can kind of see, like, because when I'm doing the reports, I'm like, we spent 20,000 and we got in 4,000. And I'm like, it can keep going for a while, but eventually,
Not
every single time
January, it was like more bigger amount.
Yeah. But it is something where we, and I think Halina spoke about it earlier as well, where even if it is like you can commit to $5 a month, then it's something we can say like, okay, cool, that $5 we've got it covered, because from our side, we want to make sure that when the guys ask us for something, we can help immediately. Because
just from my side, I can explain. Because if they can help us immediately, we can plug that hole immediately. If it is that we have to wait a month or 2 or 3, it will have a huge effect on our operations. So if for instance, if we ask for a vehicle, okay, now we have to wait like normal. We wait for 4 or 5 or 6 months. If we ask one of the other huge organizations that just does vehicles. The problem is for 4 months, what am I going to tell all my guys? Okay, you stay on the front line for 4 months. We should have something from NAFO, or sorry, calling them, but NAFO or Ukraine or one of those guys in a month and a half or month or 2 months or 3 months. I mean, Hennessey, would you like to stay on the front line for 4 months until we get a vehicle?
I mean, most likely what will happen is they'll give us the option to walk, and I would just if I'm being completely honest, as much as vehicles help us so much, the current situation, I would rather go on foot. I would walk that 20 kilometers that I've done before multiple times with a 45-kilo rucksack, and I'll just go do it because yeah. I don't want to go into much detail with that, but yeah.
Let's just say drones are shit.
All my friends hate drones, like I said.
Actually.
But vehicles,
yeah,
they help us so much. For the biggest example is, I'm not sure if I can say this, but well, Viper, just stop me at any given moment in time.
Yeah.
There was a recent time where I went on an infill, and unfortunately, we were driving fast as we have to, and as much as the driver needs to be looking on the road, it's very easy to miss something. And unfortunately, me and a driver, we drove over a minefield, and one of the other drivers unfortunately did lose a limb. And it's so hard to fathom the fact that the vehicles help us, but on foot it's just as dangerous. So luckily we were on two we had two different quad bikes at the time, and I was at a distance enough that the second quad bike was not too damaged because of the shrapnel, where I had like this few seconds I had just to give him the medical, like put it on a tourniquet and stuff, and then just get him out there as quick as I could. But yeah, so all in all, the main story is that the vehicles help us in so much, because if not, then we literally gonna have to be walking 30 plus kilometers, and that takes 5 days to a week with normal drone activity. And there's already all your supplies gone, and then we have to send another vehicle which helps us for supplies. But I can't say it enough. It's just, again, on your question about for people who's asking to come, it's like, do you really want to come and help and walk 30 kilometers or carry a 50 kg rucksack, or do that stuff? It's all these things that come into play that you have to be sure of. For me, my mindset is just completely different than anyone else's, and Viper can say and acknowledge that, because I love my job, and I don't care how shit the job is, I'll do the fucking job. And that's what I came here to do. But the vehicles, they help us so fucking much.
And
But
it's not
also,
a pickup. I just want to, you can ask him. It's not necessarily a pickup or it can be a quad bike. It can be a buggy. It can be, there's multiple vehicles that we utilize on the lines.
like, for example, you got a new vehicle now recently, Viper,
Yeah.
sorry.
it's okay. He's known as Mamba here as well.
Viper does.
Okay. Yeah, that Outlander was used to evacuate two Ukrainians that I drove myself to our stabilization point. And honestly, I had no clue where I was going. I was just sent coordinates and say, "Hey, go pick these two guys up. They need to get moved to the hospital." And I just went 160 down the road because I knew exactly which area I'm going into. And yeah, as long as you go a minimum 150 kilometers an hour, no drone's gonna catch you. So yeah.
Unless it's Amonius.
Yeah, but like Mamba said, it doesn't have to be a pickup. Although pickups, I think, would be the most helpful, because of we can put off-road tires on it. We can get a good suspension. We can get it cleared from the mud or the snow, or like all the craters that Russian is bombing the fucking roads. So a normal car won't be as helpful, but any vehicle helps in all different ways.
Yeah. I'm waiting for. Sorry, yeah?
Yeah, for now we have 3 requests from all our 3 brigades. We cannot say, guys, wait 1 month and we will bring, because it's 3 together, yeah, from 67, 42, and 77. All side units and guys from 67 sent message that unfortunately Pit Mobile is just the car of campaign 22, which was donated by NAFO, but in campaign which Pit opened, it was struggled in the lake with driver, so they lose also a soldier and asked to replace. And I'm like, wow. During this campaign was going 1 year and 9 months for now. Starts from forming of drone battalion, as we call it. Yeah, it's
Tak.
as a full name is another, but drone battalion, everyone understand it's drones teams. We equip them more than 10 cars, more than 10. Mostly with full repairing and new tires, and some of them with warfare system. And they lose more than one. They just reported because it's very specific car from which everything started. But they were losing in Sumy region previous year several, and now they're losing in other areas. They're far from here. We sometimes meet with major here in our area. But they ask, they were humble, really humble. Last 2 vehicles we donated them in autumn, and we had some pause for vehicles. We equipped them more with chargers and generators because it was more necessary for winter time. 77 brigade. We also been our guests few weeks ago, and we bought for them mobile. How it goes?
It's mobile
Drone factory.
No, mobile drone
Station
command system.
plus equipment necessary for equipping drone point. And they put in their list to us, their request list also card. At that time, like 2 months ago, we said, guys, please wait. There is like list of waitings, 42nd always need cars. So, and as we have guests from 42nd every other stream, or almost every stream, we know this information. So it's
basically what we're doing now is the vehicles that we have left that's not destroyed. We are trying to keep them for, like, I would say a proper emergency, like a medevac or an emergency supply run, because as shitty as it is, we lose vehicles. And I know there are people out there, not necessarily the audience now, but in general, I hear it a lot where, the military abuses the vehicles and uses for personal use. And I can 100% say fuck no, because we we definitely use those vehicles. And it's not just cars, it's buggies or quad bikes or whatever we get. We use it to the extent that we can, and then either it gets destroyed or it just can't be used anymore. But we use it in whatever cases we can. But right now, we have just trying to keep our vehicles that we have for like the most emergencies. And we just do other infills on foot or something. But yeah, it's tough out here, but we're making it work.
Yeah. I do want to say thank you to Charles, who said, thanks for the answer to my question. I'll increase my next monthly donation. Maybe others can follow by example. No matter how small the donation, it all adds up together towards saving lives. Like, true. So thank you for that. Yeah. So guys, I usually promise guests only an hour on the stream because I know you guys are busy and tired, and this is not your gig. It's actually not part of your job description. So Hennessey, I'm very thankful that you could be here. Viper, thank you for bullying him into coming, or whatever leverage you had on him. Thank you for using it so
I
he
had
could
no
join
fucking.
us.
It's okay.
It was that or you walk.
Yeah.
Part of truth here.
Don't talk out of the bedroom, guys. Come on.
So yeah, thank you back, guys, both for being here. Halinochka, as always, thank you for being my co-director. You are awesome. To our viewers, thank you guys for watching. Please share our links with people, share the channel, help it grow so that people can actually hear what's actually going on the ground. And also, yeah, maybe there's someone you know that's like, they want to help Ukraine, but they don't know where to donate to. So that as well. We are, just for anyone who is worried about transparency and accountability, we're a registered charity in Ukraine, and we get audited every single year. So
And also have possibility to receive our monthly news in our site. We have how it goes,
newsletter sign up.
form where you can put your contacts and you will receive email. And we post monthly. We Janочка.
Janochka did not do it last month. We did not do it last month.
Yeah, because last didn't
Bug.
in March. Will be.
Yeah.
So please be with us. You can find us by links in description of stream, and we are in Discord. We are in X,
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah.
Twitter.
Oh,
So
sign in.
Discord, Twitter,
Discord,
Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky.
and thank you to Graham for that $10 super chat. 10 pounds.
£10. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you have, it's evening for us, so
No.
hope you have a good evening. To those of you in Ukraine, the goeie nochi. And to everyone else, have a good whatever time of day it is for you. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you, bye.